Hey y'all, I'm Attica Scott, former Kentucky State Representative.
They're asking me about everything, local, state, federal, all the time. How do I do this? How do I do that? Why can't I get a speed hump? What's going on with the consent decree? Hey y'all, welcome to Ask Attica. Thank you so much for joining us on this beautiful Friday morning. Hey y'all, welcome to this episode of Ask Attica. I have an amazing guest today. And listen, when I tell you that she is the real deal, it is the Tanya White, who has her own podcast, Real Talk with Tanya White. And when I say real talk, I mean real talk. But we're going to dig into that a little bit more in just a moment. But listen, welcome, Tanya.
Thank
So
you.
glad to have you here. We go way back, y'all. We
Yeah.
like family, y'all. So we're just going to have a conversation.
Yeah.
I want to start out with asking you, and we'll talk about, in your responses to my questions, the work that you're doing, whatever you want to add. But what is bringing you joy today?
Joy, life, to be
Ooh,
alive.
okay.
Because you never know when your last day is.
Yes.
So that is what's bringing me joy
Okay.
today.
Very nice. All right. So I want to get into real talk.
Real talk, always.
Okay. So your show, Real Talk with Tanya White, is described as a space for real talk about real issues to enhance your real life.
Yes.
So how did you land on that mission, and what has kept it front and center for you?
Because that is who I am.
Mm,
As I was doing my evolution, as the show began, at the time I had a coach. Always tell me, what do you want? What do you want to leave with the audience?
mm,
Um, I've always been real,
okay.
and I know that term is cliche now, but authenticity, genuine, love, straight to the point.
Yes.
Because again, you never know when your last day is. My dad brought us up there. I got to teach you this. I got to tell you this because you don't know when I'm not going to be here.
Yes.
So real talk about real issues to enhance your real life. A lot of us live in masquerades, and so and the show began in 2008.
Okay.
And so that was, I wanted to be rated R for being real, relevant, and refreshing. And so that is what drives me. That's
Okay.
what keeps me front and center because I can't give real talk if not I'm not having real talk with
That's right.
myself.
Yes.
And so that is what real talk with Tanya White is totally who Tanya White is.
I love it. And listen, I'm loving the growth.
Yes.
So when I got introduced to Real Talk with Tanya White, you were on the radio.
Yes.
And now I'm watching you on the screen. So talk
Yes.
about the growth, the evolution.
The growth is what it is. We talked about change today with my staff, change management. And traditional radio has changed.
Yes.
Everybody is more visual. And the good and bad of the pandemic, that's what brought it out. People
Yes.
were launching videos to stay connected. And so I had to grow with the times. And one, to expand my audience,
Yes.
expand my reach, and also have a better connection with people.
Yes.
When people see your face, they hear and see what you're doing.
Yes.
They make a deeper connection with you, and that's where audience loyalty comes from. And so, yes, it was because I'm like a behind the scenes type of
Yes.
person. So I'm like, but I had to, for me to grow, I had to step out of my comfort zone and allow my show to grow too. And it has been wonderful, as with everything.
I love it. Congratulations on
Thank
that
you.
growth.
Thank you.
So I want to know, you've spoken about how your family shaped who you are
Yes.
today. So can you share a story from your upbringing or one of your early relationships that still influences your work, your values, or your voice today?
Absolutely. Absolutely. My parents, Joe and Irma, uh, they were family centered. My dad didn't know who his dad was,
Okay.
and there were multiple siblings with multiple father dads. So one of the things, he left Hopkinsville, Hoptown, for people who know it for real.
Yes.
Went to K State on a partial football scholarship, but after he graduated, moved to Louisville, never looked back. But he created the family that he didn't have. One of the things was communication.
Yes.
Um, we're gonna eat as a family. Um, and they're my dad and my mom were very present in my
Okay.
life, and so in all of our lives. And so one of the things, we had that family core: communication, love, correction,
Yes.
and then always preparing you for life when they were not here. If my dad had not, most times he said, "I'm gonna prepare you because I'm not always gonna be here with you."
Yes.
We didn't know the impact he made until
Mhm.
he was not here. He
Mm.
died at 51.
Okay.
I was 26. And then it hit me on that day he died. I was like, that's what he meant. And
Mm.
so the resilience that he taught us, the grace, the excellence that my mom instilled in us, it still impacts me to this day. The being really authentic about supporting others, mentoring others. That's what my mom and dad did, and so that's who I am today. I'm always pouring into people, connecting people, but also what I give out, I give to myself, and I attract what I give out. So
Yes.
that is what still is with me today.
I love that. Y'all,
Yeah.
we're going to take a break in just a moment here. But I hope y'all heard that last line. I get back what I give out, basically,
Yes.
right? And so
Yes.
that's beautiful. And that's the real talk with Tanya White.
Yes.
So we'll be back in just a moment with more Ask Attica with my special guest, Tanya White.
Through every note, every performance, the arts connect us. The arts connect us through joy and through awe, bridging cultures and generations. From intimate theaters to the grandest stages, the arts bring us together, reminding us that we're never truly alone. When we experience the arts, we experience each other. Kentucky Performing Arts. The arts connect us.
Hey, I know you're watching the live stream right now, but I want to take a moment to tell you to check out this new book right here over my shoulder. Believe me, it'll be worth it.
All right, y'all, welcome back to Ask Attica. As you all know, past couple of episodes, and we'll end it on this one because I see that there's no hope. Our producer was supposed to be learning the theme song to A Different World. And
Was he gonna sing it?
well, yes, our producer was going to sing the theme song to A Different World, and I'm very disappointed to say that he has not bothered to learn not
Oh.
one verse
Do
of A
you need
Different
me to
World.
sing it?
Yeah, let's go for it.
It's by Aretha Franklin. I hope y'all know that.
Yeah.
She sang the song.
Yeah,
And I'm very disappointed, Maxwell, that you don't know the song. It's a cult classic.
yeah,
You ready? She says, I know my parents love me.
yeah.
Stand behind me, come what may.
Uh-huh.
Mhm. Okay,
Oh,
know now that I'm ready.
uh-huh.
For they finally heard
What?
me say, it's a different
Yeah.
world.
Mm.
Ooh, than where you come from.
Hey,
That's it.
hey, that's it right there.
Because
He
I
could,
grew up on that.
but he didn't even bother. It's been 3 weeks.
Listen, Maxwell,
Yeah.
I don't know where you were from 88 to 93, but every Thursday night after the Cosby Show at 8:30, different world. And it's more than a show. It was history.
Mm.
It was empowerment.
Yes.
It was black excellence.
Yes.
So I'm very that's your homework. Next episode, he
Yes.
shall sing it.
Thank you
I'm
so much.
confident
Yeah, I knew it wasn't just me. And listen, and even if you weren't here, my daughter was born in 2000 and she knows the theme
because of the
song.
rerun.
Yeah, that's a thing called we run the show again.
It's
So
on Netflix and YouTube.
yes. So we're gonna move on though because I listen. I believe in supporting a lost cause, but at
Yes,
some point you do have
you gotta
to
cut the ties.
you have to cut the ties. Okay, all right. So we're gonna get into a little bit of politics, y'all. All right. So Tanya, in today's political climate, and I
Yeah.
know you are very political, especially around voting rights, racial equity, civic empowerment, all of that.
Mhm.
What are some of the most pressing issues that you feel are under addressed right now, and
Mhm.
how do you think we can bring more people into meaningful engagement?
And that I love that question. Underaddressed issues is how the black woman is still neglected,
Mm.
ignored,
Oh.
dismissed,
Hmm.
and disrespected.
Mm.
And we are the backbone of everything in this world.
Yes.
And so, yes, they may welcome us to the table,
Hmm.
okay, invite us to the table, but
Hmm.
they won't welcome us.
Hmm.
Um, they will do a lot of digs, a lot of stereotypes,
Hmm.
a lot of biases,
Hmm.
and expect us just to take it without saying anything. But
Yeah.
when we have a voice, they try to shut it, as they do every woman, and particularly the one of the loudest voices right now is my soror, Jasmine Crockett.
Yeah.
Um, has been no nonsense since she stepped into that role, being very vocal about the craziness
Yes.
that's going on. And so when you get to beside yourself, as they say, they want to shut your mouth by any means necessary, by lies,
Yes.
by personal attacks, by professional attacks. And so that is the most under addressed issue.
Yes.
If you have not read 107 Days
Oh,
by
yes.
forever first Vice President
Yes.
Kamala Harris,
Yes.
I'm gonna need you to do it. Get the book and read it along with the
Mm.
audible because she is reciting. And even the ones who were supposed to support her, who backed out and told her, "Yes, your moment."
Yes.
But did they support her?
Right.
No.
Right.
Are they supporting her?
Mhm.
That would be a no. And
Mhm.
so that is the most unaddressed issue.
Okay.
The way that the African American woman is uh, disrespected,
Yes.
and dismissed, but expected to work the hardest.
Yeah, exactly. At a job that she wasn't hired for.
Yeah.
Right? Because the people didn't vote for her.
Oh.
Now I feel like you wrote about this in your book, Professionally Lynched. Is that correct?
I did.
Can you tell us about your book?
My book's Professionally Lynched. It goes around. They're not lynching us from trees, but they're lynching us professionally. If you look at all the DEI jobs, who are the heads of those departments? Black women.
Yeah.
And so there are subtle ways that they get us from the table that they invited us to, but they didn't want us there anyway. They just did it as a checkbox. And so in that book, it is personal journey of what I endured as when I got to the decision making table in public school education. And then I started seeing things. It's just like the wizard. You start seeing things behind that curtain
Yes.
that's really the obstacles to our children, especially our black and brown children, excelling, getting the resources that they really need to make them productive citizens.
Yes.
And when you start speaking up about systematic biases, systematic inequities, they will try to shut you up, and they use it with lynching you professionally, and discrediting who you are and your character, and creating a narrative that is not true. Does that sound true?
Oh, I feel like I've experienced that.
Okay, many of us have, and so that is what that book is about. It's not a tell-all book; it's a tell the truth book about what I endured, and what is still happening, not just among Black women, but now even Black men.
Ooh, it's a tell the truth book. Oh, not a tell all.
No.
I love it. Thank you so much for that. I want to expand on that a little bit though, to talk about both your book Professionally Lynched, and also how are you seeing ways in which the orange terror in the White House is lynching black women today with policy decisions.
Policy decisions. It is, first of all, it's ridiculous that not one time that he got in that position, but twice.
Yes.
And it's worse than the first. The policy decisions that, well, let's just take what's going to happen November 1st with the SNAP benefits. Most of our households who receive SNAP benefits are female ran homes, particularly African Americans. So it's no accident that this is happening during the holidays. So that's one way.
Yes.
Another way is creating narratives about those who are really trying to do what they were voted in their positions to do. Creating narratives, making it hard for them, and creating distractions.
Yes.
That is all of someone who, first of all, knows he's not competent, knows his time is limited, and wants to create brainwash those who follow him. And so all of what he's doing is an attack against this entire country, but particularly African American families and women.
Yes.
DEI was one of the ways, most of those departments are ran, and about Black African American women. So they've been out of work.
Yes.
Um,
What, 318,000 black
yes,
women?
318,000. 318,000
Yes.
women. That includes the families, their immediate families that they support, and the entire family they support. I know as a black woman, I support my family, my extended
Yes.
family, not just financially, but with a support.
Yes.
And when you're down and out, how can you pour into
Mhm.
somebody else? So
That's right.
it's having a ripple effect
Hmm.
on who we are as people and who we are as a community.
Yes. And I think what a lot of people are going to find out come November 1st is the majority of people who are going to be impacted by these SNAP cuts, these WIC cuts, are white.
Yes, yes.
You know what I'm saying? They're going to be like, oh, we believe the stereotype, we believe the prejudices, we
Yes.
believe the myths, and now what did Malcolm say? The chickens are coming
Coming.
home to roost.
And they probably need to.
Well,
They need to.
yes. Now, before we leave this particular
Yes.
piece of the conversation, I do also want to ask you, because you are an educator,
Mhm.
have you also seen the Orange Terror's policies and decision making impact education?
It is a slow burn,
Mm,
but within about 4 months we're gonna feel it.
yes.
But it's a slow burn,
Mm,
especially with the special education department, students with
ooh.
disabilities. Um, and so we haven't felt it yet,
Mm-hmm.
but we shall.
Mm,
And those of us who know what's coming are being proactive about it.
yes.
Uh, and still trying to encourage our staff and our families that we're still your support system.
Mm-hmm.
But things are changing.
Exactly.
Things are
Absolutely.
changing.
Things are changing, y'all. And so we're going to take a break. And when we come back, we're going to shift the conversation just a bit. But thank you for tuning in to my live conversation with the Tanya White.
Hey guys, before we get back to the live stream, I'm Tracy, the bartender at Southern Hospitality Bar and Grill, located at 3402 West Broadway. You guys got to come and check us out. You can call your order in, and the phone number is 502-822-1474. Again, I'm Tracy, the bartender at Southern Hospitality. Come check us out, guys.
Hey, I know you're watching the live stream right now, but I want to take a moment to tell you to check out this new book right here over my shoulder. Believe me, it'll be worth it.
All right, y'all. Welcome back to Ask Attica with my special guest, the Tanya White. You heard her talking about her book, Politically Lynched. Please, professionally lynched. Please get. I listen. I say politically lynched because that's what I experienced.
That's right.
But we're gonna acknowledge her book, Professionally Lynched. So be sure to check it out. So I want to shift the conversation just a bit.
Okay.
We're both pop culture fans.
Oh,
So
yeah.
yes, and we connect pop culture and politics.
Yes.
So, and you bring that to your platform.
Yes.
So, how does your love of music, TV, or entertainment shape your worldview
Mhm.
and your approach to advocacy and empowerment?
Oh, like a few minutes ago, we shared different world.
Yeah.
That was very powerful for me. Even though I didn't go to a HBCU, I was at Eastern Kentucky,
Okay.
Richmond,
Yes.
Kentucky, and it was after gospel ensemble. We went to go watch Cosby
Yes.
in a different world because we were going through the same things that the characters were going on there, but we were all not at a HBCU.
Yes.
So it empowered us. It gave us
Mm.
a voice to say,
Mm.
hey, we're not crazy.
Yeah.
We can speak out. We can band together
Mhm.
uh, and make changes on this campus.
Yeah.
And so TV music is just the narrative of someone who wants to share. I'm talking about good old music,
Yeah.
Marvin Gaye, and
Yeah.
what's going on, and
Mhm.
those type that connect with the times and even the future of what you want your world to look like, and bring happiness. And so music and art through visual movies and shows, it really is empowering, especially when they're talking about issues that are not only for the now but shape where
Yes.
we're growing and going to.
Exactly. And I think about how you and I were at the Brandy and Monica
Yes.
concert in Indianapolis at the same time, didn't even know,
Yes.
right? And just thinking about, for me, the power that every performer was a woman, a black woman who
Black
brought
woman.
all that strength. You had Kelly Rowland, who was very political, right?
Yes.
Very
Yes.
active, just showing up as their full
Mhm.
selves
Mhm.
for us,
Yeah.
knowing that we needed that.
Yeah.
With everything that's going on right now
Yeah.
in the world, we needed that
Yeah.
that reprise for what, 3-4 hours.
Yes.
Just give us that break,
Yeah.
and then we
Now
know we got to
Jamal
get.
Roberts was on it too, man.
But I was late. I was late, y'all.
Oh, yeah,
You
he was
know,
up. But
it might have been the energy of the world
yeah,
saying,
yeah, but no, that just for Brandy and Monica, and if you're not friends of them, you
yes,
don't know their story, but they
yes,
shared it. Society created rifts.
yes,
Unbeknownst to them, they were
hmm
teenagers. But to
hmm
see them on stage together
yeah,
and going back and forth, to see Kelly Rowland, who
yes,
is a part of the uh, most dynamic girl
hmm
group, and she is leading the way, opening
yes,
for them, and doing a great job.
yes,
So to see all that,
hmm
to know where they're coming from, it just empowers
hmm
you. I mean, it was packed from the rafters on to the
hmm
floor,
hmm
but to see these women come together
yes,
beyond personal
yes,
beef that was created through the
hmm
world, and then
hmm
knowing how they had to grow as people, as
yes,
women, to come and not just entertain us, but to
hmm
pour into us.
hmm
Uh, it was dynamic
yes,
to see,
yes,
dynamic, and that's why I love concerts because
hmm
I go on their backstories.
yes.
I'm a backstory type person, and to see it in person um, really inspires me.
Y'all, she means that. Every time I look up, she's going to some Boys to Men, Bobby Brown, Paul
New
Vegas
edition now,
concert,
new
New
edition,
Edition.
new edition. I'm an any fan for
Yeah,
life.
every time I look up, she's in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
But also shout out to Bunny Long because she put on a
Yes,
show. She was like,
yes.
people said I'm a one-hit wonder, but I'm a two-hit wonder, and she performed those two songs
Yeah,
with everything she had. But
yeah,
she gave us more than that, but
yeah,
it was absolutely powerful. So I appreciate that.
yeah.
So, self care has become a critical topic for many people doing community work or
Hmm.
activism, leadership, whatever the case may be. So, what does self care look like for you? And how do you recharge or stay grounded and make sure your own strength is sustained so you can keep showing up?
Self care for me, first of all, I love massages,
Mm,
so I go weekly, probably multiple times a week.
yes,
And I love getting manicures, pedicures, and
yes,
I just love being in my space, sometimes alone and with my family, especially
mm,
since the recent passing of my sister.
yes,
Unexpectedly, family is very, very important and time is precious. So that's how I recharge myself.
mm-hmm,
Because I'm a giver, I'm in leadership and I'm pouring into everybody else. So for me to be poured into, I have to take care of my mind, my body, and my spirit, and then surround myself with love and support.
yes.
And so that's how I take care of myself and music.
Yes, beautiful. I love it. And continued blessings to you and your family as you continue to celebrate your
Yes,
sister's life.
yes,
Yes,
yes, yes,
absolutely.
yes.
So, last question.
Okay.
I'm going to turn the mic over to you.
Yes,
The show is called Ask Attica.
yes.
So, I always like to end with, do you have any questions that you would like to ask me?
You know I always have
Yes.
questions for Attica. So I want to ask Attica, what made you decide to finally give the world what we've been needing
Uh-huh.
with you having an Ask Attica platform and podcast?
Well, you were one of my inspirations. I would say that immediately because you had your podcast and you would invite me on to give like quarterly
Yeah.
updates on what's happening in the state or just have a political conversation. And I appreciated that because
Mhm.
that's who I am. That's my core.
Yeah.
So I was able to bring that,
Yeah.
right? And we mix it up maybe with a little pop culture and whatnot. And you also kept asking me and you kept saying, we need a podcast from you.
Yeah.
When are you going to do it? And so here we are. You also kept asking me and saying that I need to write a book.
Yes.
So that may be further
It's
down the
coming.
road, but it's coming
Yeah, you
eventually.
already told your title.
Yes, yes.
Politically
We
lynched.
do, right,
I caught
exactly.
that.
Yes, exactly.
Well, we thank you for that because
Thank
it
you.
is needed. You are a powerful voice of
Thank you.
inspiration, encouragement, knowledge, and then self. You make us look at the mirror,
Mm,
and so thank you for
yes.
finally giving us what we need.
Yeah, I appreciate you so much. And thank you for being my guest on today's Ask Attica.
Yeah.
And I know we have to connect for me to come on Real
Oh
Talk with
yes.
Tanya
Oh
White.
yeah. It's gonna be multi sessions.
I love it. All right, y'all. Thanks for tuning in with my amazing guest today, the Tanya White. Check out her podcast, Real Talk with Tanya White, on YouTube.
YouTube.
And also make sure you check out Professionally Lynched. All right, y'all. We'll see you next time. Like, in a few minutes.
Hey y'all, I'm Attica Scott, former Kentucky State Representative.
They're asking me about everything, local, state, federal, all the time. How do I do this? How do I do that? Why can't I get a speed hump? What's going on with the consent decree?
Hey y'all, welcome to Ask Attica. Thank you so much for joining us on this beautiful Friday morning.